Hello and welcome to part 7 of the video presentation of Lab1A. This video provides a brief review of the Trim Extend tool. The objective of this exercise is to extend and/or trim the centerline, edge of pavement, and right-of-way lines to the border of the Lawrence Avenue Sprint Street intersection drawing. The methods that will be discussed include A. Data point selection, then trim or extend using another element. Method B. Data point selection, then trim or extend by entering the numeric distance in feet that will be trimmed or extended. Method A. Remaining in the proposed section and CAD Tools tab of the main menu, click the Trim Extend Line button, and the Extend dialog will appear, as depicted in Figure 18. Select the northeast property line along Lawrence Avenue toward the east end of the line. You can either select it by tentative snap when you see the dotted cross, or a data point when you see the yellow X. Step 3. Drag the line to the box you created earlier and select the box with a tentative snap or data point. If you use the tentative point, then data point again to accept. Repeat the same steps for the other 4 lines for the roadway. On the west end of Lawrence Avenue, trim each line by selecting it and dragging the endpoint back to the boundary. Alternate B. Remaining in the proposed water section and CAD Tools tab of the main menu, click the Trim Extend Line button, and the Extend dialog will appear. Check the distance checkbox and enter 40 feet in the input box. A negative number in the distance field will decrease the length of the line, and a positive number will increase the length of the line. Check the From In checkbox. Data point or left click on each of the lines delineating Sprint Street near its southernmost end to extend them the previously designated 40 feet. Enter 15 feet in the distance field, then repeat the previous step for each of the Sprint Street lines near its northernmost end. The resulting drawing should match the image depicted in Figure 20. While remaining in the CAD Tools section of the proposed water dialog, I will select the Trim Extend Line option. Data point to select the northeast property line near the end, and then snap to the block that was created earlier. And do the same for the other lines. On the west end of Lawrence Avenue, we will trim each of the lines. So still in the Trim Extend Line tool, select the line near the end, snap to the left side of the block that was created earlier, and do the same for the other lines. This example was alternate A, extending and trimming an element to another element. Another option is alternate method B, which involves extending and trimming based on a keyed-in numerical distance. Using the Trim Extend Line tool, check the distance and From In checkboxes, key in a distance of 40 feet, and extend each line on the southern end of Sprint Street 40 feet. Then trim each line a distance of 15 feet. So we'll key in -15 for this. We'll do the same on the opposite end. This has been a brief demonstration of the Trim Extend tool. And this concludes the Lab 1A Part 7 Trim Extend video.